Okay, we'll reconvene. A closed session was held, and as a result of the closed session with regards to park service delivery, I have the following motion to put on the floor. The council rejects all bid submissions for PW 28-2025 RFT, and that in an effort to avoid annual contract cost increases estimated at $100,000 per year, council supports in principle an internalized service delivery model for town parks operations, turf management, and beautification services with a projected annual savings of $16,200 as compared to 2025 to be deliberated during the 2026 budget discussion, and the council approves pre-budget approval of $165,000 for the procurement of the necessary equipment to implement the internalization of turf maintenance and beautification services for 2026, and recommends the mayor to issue a mayoral decision to implement this pre-budget approval, and that council waives its right under O Regulation 35/22 to make a budget amendment or override the mayor's budget decision as it relates to the possibility of a mayoral decision regarding pre-budget approval of $165,000 to procure the necessary equipment to implement the internalization of turf maintenance and beautification service for 2026, and that contingent upon pre-budget approval from the mayor and subject to the review and approval of the CAO and subject to the budget limit of $165,000, the Director of Public Works be authorized to sole source and negotiate as necessary the procurement of equipment to implement the internalization of turf maintenance and beautification services for 2026. Someone willing to move that motion? Moved by Councillor Alwers, or seconder? Councillor Edney. Discussion. Seeing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor? The motion is carried. Under upcoming meetings, October 21st, special council meeting for budget. That'll be a full day session, so we've discussed that. Hopefully we can work through most of the budget that day. October 28th is a regular council meeting. Councillor Edney, you had a meeting you wanted to mention? Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Your Worship. I just wanted to congratulate the Rotary. Tomorrow evening, we're going to help them celebrate 100 years in St. Mary's.
Okay, thank you for that. The other thing I've discussed with staff, and I've asked staff under my prerogative to cancel the meeting on November 11th. Remembrance Day out of respect. I think it's most municipalities don't operate. I will be attending the service at the Legion, and anyone's welcome to attend as well at the dinner. So I've asked staff to cancel the November 11th council meeting schedule. Okay, anything further under meetings anyone want to bring up? All right, that leads us to the confirmation bylaw. Put a motion on the floor that bylaw 56-2025, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of October 14th, 2025 regular council meeting, be approved by council. Someone to move that motion. Moved by Councillor Pridham, second by Councillor Alward. Any discussion? Seeing none, I'll call the question. All those in favor? Motion is carried. And finally, item 17. Put a motion on the floor that this regular meeting of council be adjourned at 8:17 p.m. So I'm willing to move the motion. Moved by Councillor Lucas, second by Councillor Alward.